What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO. We are back in our recreation of the Chicago O'Hare International Airport, and last time we got another runway in. We've got all of the aircraft stands in. We've got a second floor even, and things are going. Let's just put it that way. Glad to see that you're back to see the chaos that is. Global economy crash, it's 87% of the way done. Considerably less red than there used to be, which it has taken me a long time to get the runways to, I guess we'll call it work. This one is both arrival and departures. Goes right to left, and is primarily servicing the lower half of the airport. There's no entry up, so there's kind of a dividing line here between the upper half, so Terminal 1 and 2 is primarily using these two runways. This one is both departure and arrival, but the game is not running any kind of departure flights out of that, so it's basically arrival only, and this is departure only. I don't know why it's not running departures on this one. Even whenever I had both of these set to departure, it was only using the front one, not the back one. Even whenever I had it set for whatever the opposite would of this, evenly distribute, even with that set, it was not using this runway at all, which is why it's now set to arrival and departure. But again, it's basically just doing arrivals. Both of these are going up, so takeoff or landing is from up here. You go across, you can go down to about halfway, and then you can go down and keep on meandering down, and again, you basically, Terminal 1, Terminal 2, you're accessing this one as your departure runway. I tried loops, I tried any number of different ways, and this is the one way that seems to be relatively working right now. And the keyword being right now, because as soon as I open up Terminal 5, I have no idea what's going to happen. This one is also set for both departure and arrival. You land going to the top, you can go across or down, you can jump in here, you can hit either of these guys, and you can come down and jump onto the runway here to take off. I do have this set so that all of these guys are primarily using this runway. That's going to change because these large stands are going to have to use this runway, so that's going to have to go away, which makes all of basically L also trying to use that same runway, along with half of B and half of C. So we might have to tweak this a little bit to lessen the amount of planes that are trying to take off on there. And in case you were wondering, yes, I broke down and finally did the tile up here. Hold on. I just saw that. I missed a square. There we go. So tile is done in Terminal 2. Not in Terminal 3 because need to deal with the front. Apparently I never bothered to actually do that. So yeah. It's time to just kind of hammer through that real quick. I don't know how we're going to hammer through that real quick, because it's going to involve stairs. And how we're going to do stairs, I don't know. So let's grab... Well, we're going to have to get rid of... no, let's do this one half at a time. That'd probably be the smarter thing to do. So we've got entrances here, we've got entrances directly above. So I think if there's going to be a stairwell Probably one here. Maybe not. How big is the stairwell? Actually, it'd fit there. Okay. So we're going to do one stairs there, one set of stairs over here. No. We'll do one here. We'll do another one that way. And then over here. I think that'll fit right there and right there. And so these will just join up with that one. In fact, I might even be able to do that on this side as well. Like there and... ooh, no. Because whenever you get to the bottom of those stairs, that's going to be bad. It would work on this side. So one there and then one over on this side. I think that'll be the best we're going to be able to do. Because again, yeah, have to build down here first. We're only going to go to here. And then we'll come across to there. Get rid of the walls. Drop down. Get rid of walls. And there we go. The lag is starting to get significant, and I think part of that is the game's trying to figure out what runway to send people. That's kind of going to be an issue going forward. There's not a whole lot we could do about that. Down on this level, what do we got? A couple buses, some taxi stands. Let's go ahead and add another 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. We'll add a couple bus stops down over here as well. In the middle, we'll do a couple car stops. And we'll do a couple car stops down on this side, and then we'll do a couple taxi stops as well. And one down there, and that'll kind of wrap up this section. Gonna have to go to here. If we go up, okay, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Oh, we'll go ahead and we'll let all of that get built. I think that'll probably be a pretty good idea. Meanwhile, while they're dealing with that, we'll take a look at this. Again, there's a big concourse area that comes over and goes up. And there's a few more stands over here. It's a really big open area. Looks like they're eventually going to put some shops in there. Can't do anything about that right now because we're right up against the edge. So, we are sitting on 400k, which is more than we had before because at one point during my adventure of figuring out how things are going, I think I was 2 million in debt. So yeah, things are progressing. We need to figure out also how to get service vehicles, fuel vehicles, catering, all of that over here because there's not a connection. And instinct says run it through the middle here. However, where are we at? We're on the second floor, first floor. We need a way down here. And so we'll grab a little bit of terminal foundation and what is this with 37? That sits even, doesn't it? You're 18 and you're 18 as well. Apparently that's what we're going to do. If I were smart, hold on, pause. Let's do that. Give me this. I'm going to do this much for right now. Because we need to figure out how we're getting people from here to here. Now, from what I'm seeing, there is escalator and stairs that do go down from here. This is broken up into two separate sections. There's one on the left, one on the right. I don't have the space for that, so we're just going to keep it as a single section. But each section has stairs, escalator, elevators down to this floor, and then there's stairs down about in the middle here. And then you go through passport control. Then there's baggage carousels. How many are there? There's quite a few. There's 9 baggage carousels in the center. Then you go through customs check. And then you're into the regular unsecured area. I believe you could still do... You go through passport control, keep it as secure, do baggage, and then do a security exit into the unsecured area, because I believe I did that in Anchorage, in the Anchorage International Airport. This is a mixed domestic international terminal, so there's 1 through 9 baggage carousels in the international section, then 11, 10, and 12 on the right-hand side. Those are the domestic ones. So the thought suddenly crossed my mind of, am I going to need 2 baggage carousels? Like, if I leave these 3 as domestic, run international out of these 5. I don't know if I'm going to need 2 separate baggage bays. That's an interesting thought. But for right now, let's figure out stairs, because that's kind of going to dictate where road goes. I think I'm just going to do a single escalator down, like here. So that'll take you from upstairs to here. And then we'll do one here. No, let's shift it over 1 square. Here. And I'm doing that just so I can get a wall around it. Oh, hold on. I don't want you there, quite frankly. I need you to be down a level. You need to be here. And that's going to leave us... In fact, we'll take this up a little bit more. Take it across. That's going to leave us room for a road to go through here, for a service road. Although we can just connect it down here now that I'm looking at it. And then take it across the road. Why didn't I think of that before? There is this whole gate right here. So let's tweak this a little bit then. So I'm going to take the service road. We're going to link it around here and coming straight. Well, actually, we'll probably just do one on either side there. As for an escalator, where are we? I can't get it over on this side without endangering the lives of people. So if we do... There are bathrooms down there on that bottom floor, aren't there? Yes, there are. Okay. So this is the center of... Yeah, okay. So what if we did one here? I don't have a fire truck. Maybe one day I will, but I currently don't. Escalator. Forgot what I was doing. I think I want this way. I've got to have my walls. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't. So we're going to do that. There's going to have to be a wall here in a second, isn't there? Okay, so you can come through here, you go down to this floor, you come across, and then you would go down here, and down there. It's a tight fit, but it's fine. And something like that. Love it. That takes you down to this floor, and you can just get off the escalator, walk straight forward. There's space down here, but I don't know if and what it goes to. So we're just going to do that and that. There are bathrooms on the right, bathrooms on the left. We will deal with that down the road. Let's try and finish one thing at a time, shall we? How are we doing over here? Not well. Let's speed everything up. We are sitting at 127 flights. Hopefully that'll increase a little bit. I did take down the ratio. I think it's at 35% now. C15 currently blocked, but everybody's checked in, so I don't know why you're freaking out. Same with you. Everybody's checked in. But okay. But miraculously, everything's getting loaded in a decent amount of time, which I'm kind of happy about. What are we at? Half a mil? Okay, that's fine. We can deal with half a mil. What are you guys doing? Where are my contractors? You guys are building that stuff. Can you build this stuff over here? Because... well, this stuff needs to be built as well. I believe the design down here is the same as this wavy floor design, just a little bit of a lighter shade of gray. Okay. So that's built. You guys are taking care of that. I can come in with... Nope, I don't want to get rid of all of that, just that. It'd be more helpful if I could build pickup drop-off up there as well, but, yeah. What is the saying? If wishes were fishes? I guess we can do this for right now. And there. We're going to do the stairs over here by the elevator. I think it's a little bit closer, safer area to do it. And it is dark, and you guys have not finished clearing that tile out. Come on, there's just 2 left. Anybody? Nobody. One left. There we go. And take the walls out. Down, take these walls out. Then we will add some stairs. There and there. That'll take care of the front section of Terminal 3. A little bit more pickup drop-off areas, which people I'm sure will be happy about. Let's go ahead and slide up over here, and I need service road. So I'm going to take service road, we're going to extend it down here, we're going to take another 2 and extend it down here. Contemplated connecting it over here as well. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, but I think it'll serve its purpose. I contemplated doing a wiggle from way up there, but I don't think that's necessarily something that's going to be needed. We'll come across to there, and I think we'll come across to here. And I think that'll work. We also will need to come across over here, because we do finally need to add in airport police and airport fire, or EMS rather. Again, both of these are nowhere near here. Again, police station is... You've got the kind of the L shape, and then it's at the end of the L. The fire department is way up over here. So, a little bit of a problem. How are we doing? 1 flight in pattern, that's okay. 1 and 1. How many over here? 2. Alright, I can deal with that. I can't order police vehicles yet, but in between episodes I did go through, rename all the stands, as well as assign baggage vehicles to all of them. Those guys are already rolling in. Let's come upstairs, shall we? And we'll do a little bit of work here. What do we got? Let's at least start off with, zoning this whole thing as secure. And then this all needs to be secure. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that for right now. I think I'm going to make these 3 domestic and these 3 international. I think that's going to be the way that we roll with this. I think I'm going to do a separate baggage bay for these 3 just to be on the safe side. So we'll come through with some zoning through here. I don't think I zoned downstairs for that matter. That'll have to be something I do as well before I forget again. Okay. So those 3 are going to be domestic. You 3 are going to be international. There is an exit here. There's an exit over here. What is... You were 37. You are 31. You are the center point here. Give me a car stop. I'm gonna do that. Because it is somewhat symmetric over this center line. So what is this? 12? And 12 is there. So if we come and we do a secure zone, run it through here. Now there... I was gonna say there is a escalator stairwell that takes you down here. Is there a walkway? There is a walkway from there. Okay. So there's we're gonna do stairs and escalator, and then it's gonna just kind of skirt the outer edge, and then you reach. So you go down here, you'll kind of skirt the outer edge, and then go through the center, which is where customs all is. So we'll go ahead and see how well this is gonna screw things up. So there's an exit. Where is that exit? It is... Oh, it is right up against the front. Okay. The other one is as well. So there's one exit there, and there's another exit here, just in case you've already cleared through customs or you're in a domestic flight. So we'll come forward. The distance between the front and all the desks, because there are quite a few. There's not a lot of self-check that I saw, but there are a bunch of medium check-in desks. There are some self-check in the front, where there's also escalators down. How many doors are we looking at? There's a little notch that kind of sticks forward in the center, right here. There's a nuts on Clark there, but we'll go ahead and do that. There's a door on either side. as well as an elevator. And then that actually takes you down 2 floors. Down to where baggage is, because baggage is all going to be down here. So let's get at least the doors in place. So we'll go with the large doors. We'll do one there, one there. Then there's a little bit of space with the escalators, the elevator. There's a second door. Is there literally only 4 doors? Huh. That seems... 1, 2... Google says 6. Oh, I might be on the, 1, 2... On the departure level, it looks like there may be 6. Okay. There's also a goddess and grocer in the middle right here. I don't know what they sell. We're going to come through... Did I do 4? How big is that? Yeah. Okay. Trying to at least have it uniform. It looks like Terminal 5 has received a makeover in recent times. And 2 episodes ago, whenever we were looking at Google Maps and I pointed out the dirt lot that was basically up in the front here next to the parking lot, that is a parking garage that should be open sometime in the year of 2024. So that is kind of exciting. We're going to do an escalator here. And an escalator here. There's going to be another escalator immediately after that, like right here, to take you down to this floor, which doesn't actually exist yet. We can fix that real quick. I think we're going to just do it the same size like that. This might be overkill, but I'd rather have the space than not have the space, right? And let's just do that. I have enough to do the other side as well. Yes, we do. Okay. We're going to pause for a second so we can remove inner walls. Maybe. There we go. And in case you were wondering, the reason why I left this unsecure is I'm planning on opening up these stands first before we tackle the international section back here. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually know how we're going to handle, because you have to do passport control to go through. Yeah, because you need a passport checkpoint going to the stands. I mean, we could do like only these 2 domestic or international and leave the smaller ones as domestic, but I don't know if I really like that idea. Because I was thinking about running through security checkpoint and then running through the passport control. Immediately after that. But maybe we do like a little slip hallway to get you down there. I don't think you can run domestic passengers through passport checkpoints. I've never tried, so I don't know how well the game's gonna handle that. While I'm thinking about it, I guess we can come through with a couple bus stops. The doors are only on the front side, not on the wings, so I'm not overly concerned with not having it up against there. And again, the front of this is at a little bit more of an angle, so I'm going to cut it off right about there. We'll probably do another passenger stand. Meanwhile, we can grab the escalators and we can, you know, get that worked out. Oh, apparently it needs to go there then. And there. Come up back to here. Are there doors going out? That's an interesting question. I don't think there are doors on that level. I think it's basically just a hallway. Yeah, it's just an open area of escalators and elevator passage. So there's no doors on this floor. It's on this floor and technically on this floor. So we might have to do similar to what we just did. Have stairs outside, but rather than coming from the second floor, well, they're going to have to go from the second floor too, but they're also going to have to go to the first floor. Good times. We will make it work, I think. Give me this. Do another set of doors there. Another set of doors there. We will get an elevator over here. We could probably drop that elevator in now. Think it'll go nicely, right? Nope, not there. Probably there. Actually, let's not do it there, because I'm contemplating where that door is going. I think the door is going to end up going right here. So we can go here. And so that's 5, 4, 5. Okay. So I think I can just come across like this, because the elevator is not built yet, so I can't adjust that. But it's only going to go between floor, what, -1 and 1. Now, from the pictures I've seen, this is just a giant 2-story escalator that takes you all the way down. And so we can do that and that. And we go ahead and grab this guy there and there. And so that's going to take us into where we've got our check-in. There are some self-checks kind of in the little cubby holes, for lack of better phrasing. There's only 8 stands, so we're not going to need a whole lot. Security is in the middle to the right as you're going through. Security exit kind of lines up slightly off center. But for right now, let's kind of map out. Give me a boarding or a check-in desk. And it is a very tiny space. I think it's gonna be here. We'll slide it over a little bit. One, two, three, 4. But there are a ton of airlines that are flying out of here, including Southwest, Frontier, Delta. I think I saw, Delta, Lufthansa, KLM, Korean Air, Cathay Pacific Airways, Swiss International, and many, many more. Let's get some. Oh, this might go real sideways on me real fast. Because I've got a bad feeling people are going to want to check in over here. Because, of course, they're going to want to. We'll do another 3 on this side. 1, 2, and 3. And maybe we'll do one more desk on the side of each. And so we'll probably end up using like this one for the domestic, this half for the international. We'll take baggage down to one way and one way. And I think that'll be good. I'm gonna do that. Come across and down. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And we'll just kind of do that. And I think that'll be okay. There's just going to be basically a single road coming off, going around, and coming back up pretty much right where this is. So this is not the greatest spot. We'll probably get a couple parking lots over here. And I think my hope is in the next episode to get these 3 stands up and operating as domestic. But I'm curious if we can have this zoned as a domestic zone or an international zone, but only accept domestic flights out of there. I don't know if the game will let us operate like that. But I think this is going to be a good place to end this episode. Getting a little bit further into getting some large flights and some international flights going. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a spectacular day.
Oh, yeah.